Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for WCW Starrcade 1995 reaction. As you guys, if you've been following us for our WCW stuff, we've been doing the Nitros. We've done Hell and Havoc. We've done World War III. We've done Fall Brawl, and now we're on. I know they're not in that order, but we've done all the pay-per-views, and now we're on Starrcade. Um,
Yeah,
This
95.
is basically WCW's Forbidden Door in a kind of way.
Yeah, that's pretty fair to say. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. They changed everything.
Yeah, it's difficult to find a specific pay-per-view because they changed up the whole menu.
Okay, Starrcade 1983, but that's not gonna help. All right, here we go. 94, 95. All right, it should be. All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, I'm ready to play.
Press and play now. Shit. And I haven't seen this pay per view ever. Some of the other ones, like what was it? Fall Brawl,
Hmm.
uh, World War III, and I've seen those, but I've never seen this one.
I remember watching this when I was a kid, when I was a lot younger, and I remember I've only seen the whole pay-per-view once, and that was like that was back when it was actually coming out, when it was 95. Haven't really seen it since then.
Hmm. I don't know any of those guys except the WCW. Oh, they were at the Nashville, Tennessee um, auditorium.
It's a great
I've,
crowd.
I've been there. Well, they've had AEW there twice, and I went both times.
Oh, that's awesome. Hmm.
That's surreal. I've been there, and they had WCW Starrcade there.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling history in that building.
Yeah, they had a Ric Flair's last match last year there.
Mm.
So I guess for pay per views, commentaries Shivani, Heenan, and Dusty Rhodes. I like when it's Shivani and Heenan.
Yeah, they're great together. We're gonna see it all. Tonight I'm gonna be out here with Tony Schiavone. I miss Dusty. He was awesome.
He would probably been in AEW. Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know. I
definitely.
don't know if he would have been in there now with Cody leaving, or maybe Cody never left AEW.
Yeah, it's true. If he was still around with AEW, it'd be a different story.
Mhm.
Bobby. And like
Oh,
Starrcade was a huge deal for WCW in those days, man. It was like their WrestleMania.
Chris Benoit versus Jushin Thunder Liger. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the best matches.
Oh
It's
yeah, this is gonna be
always
great.
starting out.
I remember this match. I believe Jushin Thunder Liger just recently retired.
Yeah. Hello, thanks for watching, Michael. WCW was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, in its heyday, man, it was some of the best wrestling.
Yep. David, and I mean, yeah, David Benoit and starting pay per view off.
And I believe they've wrestled before, but it was in Japan.
Oh yeah, they've wrestled quite a few times.
Yeah.
I think they first went against each other in Japan because WCW got him from Japan, Benoit.
Hmm.
Sonny Ono.
Sonny Bono.
Hmm. What's he doing nowadays? Oh yeah, I seen him. My uncle met him. I think it was last year. He said that he couldn't speak English really, but he could tell that he doesn't like Vince McMahon.
That makes a lot of sense.
Like he couldn't really understand him, but he knew that for sure.
That makes a lot of sense though. I remember I seen Juice and Thunder Liger wrestle one time when I was a kid, and I was at
In
this.
per-
It was yeah in person. It was at this small little. It was like a little small indie promotion. And I went to the shows with the friends of mine. I mean, he was one of the wrestlers. I was in. He was a tag team match. I forget who was his tag team partner. But yeah, I saw him live. And the thing is, you see him live, man, and like a house show kind of atmosphere. He's hilarious. He's very comical too.
Mhm. Yeah, I never seen a lot of his matches entirely. The ones I do remember is he went to NXT one time. I seen a few of his TNA matches. Of course, WCW. Um, I know he had one match in Japan. And he took off his mask or something.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see him wrestle one time. It's hard to believe that he never wrestled on WWE. But, well, he wrestled on NXT, but he never like Raw. He never went to the.
yeah, that is something. He's never been on the main roster.
He became a legend without really
Yeah,
having to go to WWE.
that's true. Him and Chris Jericho had a rivalry in Japan when Chris he wore kind of the same kind of outfit and mask, but it was all white.
Ooh, a Bandito versus Houston Thunder Liger would have been something.
Yes, that would have been awesome.
I think Eddie Guerrero would have won against Bandito or Roosh or Andrade. He'd have fitted in that crew.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, talking about dream matches, those are some right there.
Saito. I don't know who that is, but we're gonna find out. Ooh, that was a good backbreaker.
Yeah. See, they're hitting them hard with the opener, man, because they started off with a nice fast-paced match, and then get the crowd all heated up and waiting for more.
I noticed on the pay per views, not really on the Nitros, but on the pay per views, they start out with like a very good match. Like I think the last
Hmm.
two, it was DDP and Johnny B. Bad. They started out with,
Yeah,
or
that was
one
a
time
great
they,
match too.
yeah, and then one time they did Flying Brian versus Chris Benoit, I believe.
Yeah,
So on pay per views, they're really good about that. But sometimes on Nitros, they like what should be the main event is in the middle, and what's in the main event should be in the middle of the show.
right.
Especially the Hulk Hogan stuff, I guess. Like the Randy Savage is champion. They should be doing Randy Savage and Lex Luger instead
Hmm.
of Hulk Hogan involved. He could move to something else.
I remember at this time, man, it was always all about Hulk Hogan. He had to be in the title
Oh yeah,
picture.
it wasn't about wrestling to Ted Turner really. It's about putting WWE out basically.
Yeah, it was in his
Last night,
contract, brother.
I was watching the documentary series again of the Monday Night Wars, and
Hmm.
it's nice to go back and watch how it all crumbled. Which I haven't watched when it crumbled, like actually sat there and watched it. But I imagine having Vince Russo as your world champion, yeah, that's crumbling.
I mean, it's a perfect documentary about how not to run a wrestling company.
He was. They had it set too. I just they really just changed their image at the end, and
Hmm.
they never got back to their roots.
Yeah, it became pretty much a shell of its former self. Really.
Mm. Dustin Rhodes said that on AEW one time. What?
And I mean, honestly, AEW can learn from WCW's mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of people could. I mean, it's happened twice too with
Mm.
TNA. Not the same. Well, kind of. Yeah, Eric Bischoff
Yeah.
and Vince Rude. Yeah, it kind of is the same. Yeah.
Hmm. The
A lot of
same
people.
players and everything.
A lot of people don't see the. I see some similarities in the two. I know Tony Khan recent interview said that the only comparison is that they're on the same network, but obviously he's not gonna say what it really. He's not gonna
Right.
down his own company, but which I wouldn't either.
I mean, I have to admit myself too. I see a lot of parallels with AEW and WCW. There's a lot of parallels.
There's also some positives on AEW than WCW and positives on WCW than AEW. But
Hmm.
if AEW ever has Tony Khan as AEW World Champion, that's it.
I
That's
quit.
it. That's it. So I think Tony's more. I think he's a little bit smarter than that.
I think so too.
Who Benoit's already lost a teeth in '95. The tooth.
Hmm. You would think all the money that he made, he would have got his teeth fixed, but he never did.
Yeah. What was it? Toothless aggression, or
Toothless aggression.
is
Yep.
that what they called it? Yeah.
The
The
I
other day I
think.
was watching.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the other day I was watching that old Raw episode of 2004. It was Benoit versus Triple H in an Iron Man match. That was a really good
Oh,
match.
yeah, I remember that match.
Power driver. Well, no. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, as far as his teeth missing, I think that became part of his character too.
Yeah, he made a lot of money off those. I think it was called Toothless Aggression. I could be wrong, but I thought
I forgot who coined that term, but yeah, that's
Toothless,
that's that's what it's called.
Toothless Aggression. Yeah, Christian Bott pops up. Yeah, they had T-shirts. Toothless Aggression.
That would make a good T-shirt. Another thing, whenever Chris Benoit would give you a body slam, he would just toss you down the ground, just bam, like a snap, a snap body slam. He used to do a snap power bomb too that looked vicious.
Ooh, Powerbomb.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
I remember in the documentary, it was like '96 maybe. In the documentary, well, it was like an episodes thing, only like the second episode. Like WCW was doing like a real life story of like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and Hogan and Savage and everyone. Well, WWE is having a match with Repo Man and the Stalker.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yep.
bad. Like
Yep.
the other product's doing something like people are literally calling the local cops seen it on TV calling the cops. And on the other
Hmm.
channel, on the other channel, you got Repo Man going against the Stalker, or Doink the Clown, or something.
I mean, that's where WWE was at the time. This is like
That's sad.
right before they changed their own image. This is whenever
Yeah,
WCW was kicking their ass in the ratings.
if they would have kept that same method, they wouldn't be. I think I don't think WWE would be around.
Probably not. Probably not. I mean, probably be around, but nobody would be watching it.
Yeah, another power bomb. This time on
Whoa,
Benoit. Well, Benoit.
we got Chris Benoit going into the air.
Blind headbutt. Who's
Oh,
this? What's
it's
he
Kevin
doing there?
Sullivan. I always
What's
thought it
he?
was funny that the Taskmaster wanted to destroy Hulk Hogan, but yet he wears, yellow
Yeah,
and red.
I think he'd be wearing something different.
Oh, yeah, does he have it?
Yeah, Liger, the roll up. Looks like.
Yep, Liger takes the win. Thanks for a nice distraction from Kevin Sullivan. The loose cannon of the Horseman.
Who's Canada? Where's
Man, the thing is, when Chris Benoit used to hit that flying headbutt, he would soar through the air.
Yeah, but I know Brian Danielson's done it a little bit here recently, but he's
Hmm.
not doing it like Ben Mulvey flying there like head
Yeah.
first. He did it like that was his main finisher his entire career,
Hmm.
and it finally caught up with him. Well, it didn't cut. It didn't call. Well, I hate to say it, but it didn't catch up with him until he died.
Right.
That's hate to say it, but
Very young looking Eddie Guerrero.
he had no business being there.
And like another thing. I mean, the way they spun this pay per view was it was America versus Japan. I mean, that's the way they spun it.
And that's the way they're making it
Hmm.
seem. Young Eddie Guerrero.
It's a babyface Eddie Guerrero right there.
I wonder who he's going against. I know he just says his name, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't think Eddie
Commercial.
got enough credit when he was in WCW, man. I mean, he was awesome in WCW.
Yeah. Once they brought in the NWO and all that, I think
Hmm.
I think that was when Jericho, Benoit, Malenko, Guerrero,
Yeah,
all them went to WWE.
yeah, they pretty much all jumped ship at the same time.
Yeah, I remember they tried to copy the Nash and well when Nash and Hall went to WCW, but they had like all of them sit in front row at a
Yeah, the
where all of them.
Radicals.
Yeah, they had them all sit together. But
Hmm.
still, at that time, there was no like news sources or internet. You could just go online and see
Right,
everything.
right. At that time, when you're watching as a fan, it was really a surprise.
Like imagine CM Punk's debut without any rumors, no nothing.
Right.
That'd have been
Th-
something.
that would have had a huge impact.
Is Alex right?
That's one of the key. And
I
Alex
guess Sonny.
Wright, and I have to admit, Alex Wright, he was pretty underrated too. And after a
I
while, he got
guess.
lost in the shuffle.
I guess Sonny Ono's gonna manage everyone who comes out.
Yeah, everybody from Japan.
Mhm. Nashville doesn't like this guy. I wonder if any of these
Like,
people knew who these guys were. Because at
I
that
don't, I
time,
don't, yeah,
I
I don't
don't
think
know
the majority of them they didn't know.
if they did know someone who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy that got you this VHS tape
Right.
of Japanese wrestling. Alex Wright.
Yeah, Alex Wright versus Luke Kane.
This should be interesting.
It's just something that as a German and a Japanese man wrestling in an American company. WCW,
95.
folks. Yep, in '95.
Alex Wright was very underrated. Yeah, he's the matches I've seen. He's put on a lot of good matches.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing about him is that he got lost in the shuffle, and they also changed up his character a bit, which people didn't like. And I think that's what kind of soured his whole career was that, and the old heads didn't want to let go of their top spots, and he got lost in the shuffle. Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, Dusty, but we don't want Hulkamania.
Yeah, you can keep your Hulkamania. I'm good.
Yeah, it's funny hearing Fandango. Connie Moto.
Moto, Moto.
Ooh, that's good reversal.
And see, this styles mesh very well. That's another cool thing about it. Two different styles of wrestling.
He's got a good pace.
Hmm.
Just hit scissors.
Yeah, that was a nice head scissor. I thought it was gonna be a drop kick too.
I thought I was gonna like when he got over, he was gonna kick him, but he didn't. He used his balance to do a head scissors.
That was impressive. That stuff right there is very impressive. You change up your move and right in midair.
No one was in Smoky Mountains. I think there was Smoky Mountain wrestling. I think
Yeah, Jim Cornette.
I
He
don't know if
ran
it was in
that.
the. I don't know if it exactly was in the mountains, but
I think he was based in I don't know if it was in Louisville, Kentucky or not, but
if it was in the mountains, I don't know how they get a ring up on the hill without it tumbling down.
Slowing down the pace.
Well, a lot of younger guys could be a good match to look back on.
Hmm.
Not too fast, not too slow.
Yeah,
Getting your stuff in. Everything looks good.
giving it time to breathe.
That was no. He screamed at that guy.
Ooh, nice elbow.
Shivani said, "I'm enjoying this," and Hayden said, "You should be."
Let's see. Now with this, with the pacing that they're going at right now, they're allowing the psychology of the match to kind of I guess grow. I guess you could say, like they're allowing it to breathe and allowing a story to be told, and that's a lost art in some companies.
Mm, yeah, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
What other
So
times slot are you at?
right now I am at 25:33.
All right, good.
Oh, he just drop kicked Alex off the ropes. And Alex like, forget that, I'm running back in there. Oh no, he's not going. Oh damn. At least Alex caught him.
What's your timestamp again? I
Right
think.
now I'm at 26:10, and they're fighting on the outside.
All right, I think
Yeah, we're in the
I'm
same
at
spot.
26. Yeah, 20. I'm at 26, 30.
Yeah, because I can. Yeah, I hear. Yeah, we're at the same spot.
I guess he's trying to get disqualified. I guess.
It's going for the suplex over the ropes. Oh, is he counter?
Ooh,
Oh,
right on neck.
the tiger suplex.
I think New Japan's gonna pick with another one. Moonsault.
Oh, that was pretty
Oh,
high angle.
he didn't go for the cover.
Yeah, he's getting cocky.
Yep. That's what can cost you the match.
Yep. Yeah, I would have went for the pin. That was a nice moonsault. Oh, Alex with the beautiful German suplex with the bridge.
I think New Japan's gonna pick up another win in this match.
The way Alex has been doing, I mean, he's probably not far off from what's going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like someone's fixing to win.
Time to take it home, boys.
Oh, Alex Wright's going to the top.
He's going to the top.
Oh, that was unique.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that
He
was pretty
didn't.
cool.
He didn't even have to worry about. He just I haven't seen anyone do it like that. He just used the ropes and oh, if he would have had a good
How they both went for the drop kick.
yeah, if the Japanese guy would have been in a different stance, he could have got him good.
Yeah. Victory is close at hand. Oh, oh man, almost with the win right there. Almost. Oh, that was a good move. And Alex still kicks out. Oh, Connor disappeared. He'll be back soon. Oh my goodness. See, these two are pretty much leaving it out there. Alex going back to the top. Missile drop kick. He hit that one pretty well. He nailed that one. I agree. I agree with Dusty. He needs to put him away. Oh, another suplex. I'm noticing that my picture is freezing up here. I don't know why it's doing that. Honestly, the match is lasting longer than I thought it would, or that I remember that it lasting. Oh, Japan has another win. Oh, here we go. Japan 2, WCW 0. Two to 0. New Japan's up. It's like Connor called that one.
And just froze up for a minute.
Yeah, mine's froze up for a bit too. My screen's freezing up on me.
By what time stamp are you at? Everything just I don't know
Right
what
now,
happened.
I'm at 32-0-0.
Come on.
Just try to see if I can fix my camera because I keep on
Come
freezing.
on. I don't know what's going on. Is the match over on your end?
Yeah, right now it's
Who
Mean
won?
Gene. Japan won.
Come on, a commercial. I just got out of one. It gets old.
I'll pause until you're back on the show.
That gets old.
I'm here fiddling with my camera to see if I can fix the resolution, or at least turn the resolution down a little bit so it won't be freezing up as much.
What time's spot you say you're at? I was
Right
back.
now, right now, 33:29. Mean Gene's about to give an interview, I think.
All right, I'm ready.
Well, 900, 909, 9900. That brings back memories.
Phone number no longer active.
Nope.
Sonny, oh no.
My camera seems to be freezing up on me again, but I'm still here. So if you don't see me, just know I'm still here.
All right, mine's doing the same thing a little bit. Oh no.
So yeah, it's 2-0. Japan's up.
I had a feeling they were going to win that second match. Everyone has the price. Already hinting at Ted DiBiase joining.
Yep. Already dropping those little bitty hints.
Hmm? Pushing Dusty Rose's buttons. The big cannons. Some got some
Masahiro
blind.
Chono.
Some big cannons, but I assume that meant the loose cannon Brian Pillman.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're dropping that a lot tonight.
Well,
And Masahiro Chono was also the first member, the first international member of the NWO. Yeah, Luger man was super over.
you know, I understood cannon when Luger or this guy is not the cannon. I thought Jimmy Hart turned heel.
That's what I thought too.
Guess he decided to go back. The
I
good
mean,
guys.
for the way that they're selling this pay per view, it's USA versus Japan. So anybody that's an American is going to be a babyface.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did they ever do a Starcast in Japan? I mean, a
I don't
Starcade.
know. I don't know. I don't think so. But I know they did do a lot of talent trading, between WCW and New Japan.
Lex Luger is going to be interesting. I'm saying, I'm saying WCW picks up a win here.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna have one of their biggest baby faces take a loss. Not like
Yeah,
not in this kind of setting that they're spinning it the way they're spinning it, because he's like the American hero in the eyes of the fans right now. And it's kind of how they built his WWF run too, towards the end of his WWF run with the whole Lex Express and him body slamming Yokozuna and
yeah.
eventually going over on Yokozuna and them acting like he won the championship.
Once Hogan, was it Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage left, they kind of, Lex Luger was going in the main event picture,
Yeah,
but then
'cause
that
he
didn't
was
work out for too long, and he jumped
right.
to WCW. Then they made two new stars in Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, and they lost them too.
Hmm. It's like WWF didn't know what to do with them at the time, but WCW knew exactly what to do with them.
Yeah. Then
Yeah,
I say at that time, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels really stepped it up.
yeah, yeah. Because also after all the steroid stuff went down in WWF, and they had to rely on the smaller talent to perform because of the fact that there were a lot of the big men that were doing steroids that were involved in the trial, and that's when you saw the rise of Bret Hart and all that stuff.
They don't mention that on the documentary.
Nope, sure don't. But had it not been for that steroid trial, Vince McMahon would have kept going the way he was, pushing the big muscle dudes. And I mean, I'm not a big Bret Hart fan, as far as like, I've never been like a huge fan of his, but I mean, I do see that in a time where the big men weren't around, Bret Hart did pick up the ball and ran with it.
Yeah, once they kind of lost their big draws in WWE, I mean, in yeah, WWE. Him and Shawn Michaels, um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there were two main ones I could uh, think of that really, I guess The Undertaker, who became major stars in the company.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out long for Bret Hart, and he left. If they would have lost The Undertaker or someone like that to WCW, that probably would have been it for WWE.
Oh, yeah. That would have been a huge hit losing the Undertaker.
If they would have, man, what would have happened if The Undertaker went to WCW and they had Sting and Undertaker?
That would have been yeah. That match probably would have happened if he had went to WCW. But that's the thing about the Undertaker. He's loyal by default, to a fault. He sticks with the one who took him to the dance, or he stuck with the one who took him to the dance. I mean, Vince is the one that made him the most money, so he's gonna stick by him.
Oh yeah, I think once Vince lost a lot of his bigger guys, he wasn't gonna afford. He wasn't gonna lose anyone else, and he would give them anything they wanted.
Yeah, and plus, the Undertaker and Vince actually liked each other. They were, they actually had a
Yeah,
relationship outside of the business.
I think he went to ECW and WCW as Mean Mark, I believe.
Yeah, me and Mark Calloway.
It wasn't this version of. Well, it was WCW, but not this type of. It was the older days of WCW.
Yeah, that's true. Undertaker he was in WCW, but that was way that was like in the mid
Eight.
'80s or late the '80s.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't this era of WCW.
Yeah,
So here we go with Lex Luger's punches and
Yep. Oh.
sleeper hold.
Oh yeah, it's Lex Luger folded up like a pretzel.
Reverse cross face. Yes. John Cena's finishing hold used to be called the FU, but they called it to the AA.
Hmm. They did that for obvious reasons, the PG era.
Yeah. I remember
But they
when they
didn't.
was
But they didn't change his five knuckle shuffle, and that's a dirty reference.
yeah, they just got rid of that one.
Oh, was that the Yakuza kick? I think that
Do
was
you
his
think
finished move.
Lex Luger was great in the ring or good in the ring?
I think, honestly speaking, I think he was okay. I'm not. He wasn't like the best wrestler in there. He wasn't as graceful as a lot of wrestlers. But as far as work, as far as being a worker, yeah, I think he was. I think he was all right.
He certainly does more moves than Hulk Hogan, like his moveset.
Oh yeah,
But
he certainly. Yeah,
even though Hulk Hogan was the, I guess more, he drew more.
yeah. Because that's the thing. Luger's from the world of football. He played for the Packers. He played for a few other teams, I believe. He's one of the
Which
football. He's one of those wrestlers that made it into the business who came from sports and
is
who
that it?
got over.
Yeah, Lex Luger. Yeah, WCW picks up their first win.
Yep, they got it.
1-2. I think they'll tie it up in the second one. Well, depending on who they have. And Ric Flair is supposed to be on this pay per view.
I
Lex
think
Luger
so.
wins 1-2.
Hits him with the Judas effect. Yeah, and that torture rack, man, that's no joke. That is pretty
Oh
painful.
yeah,
I've been in it before.
yeah. I see what you're talking about. He's on top rope.
Yeah, hits the Judas effect on him. It was the stinger. And man,
And
at
you know,
this time, Sting, man, he was like the man in WCW at this time. I mean, he some folks. I mean, to me personally, I thought he had more popularity than Hulk Hogan.
yeah, he was there with WCW since day one and never left until it went out of business.
Right?
Same with TNA. He wasn't there from day one, but he was there until pretty much it was there pretty much until they couldn't pay him any money.
Right. I mean, and
Basically,
I mean, if you look at it, Sting was WCW's Undertaker because he was always there.
yep. He stayed TNA pretty much since day one. He left when things went down, which at that time he probably thought they were going to go out of business. But he
Hmm.
was loyal to every company he went to.
Gotta respect that. Let you know that he wasn't all about dollars and cents. He was loyal.
Yep, he turned his popularity into dollars and cents to make the company money. I felt,
Yeah.
but he didn't really care if I think he considered wrestling, joined wrestling over being greedy about money.
Yeah. That's what I think too. He was one of those that loved the business for what it was and what it could give him as far as financially.
Of course, he got make a living, but he like some guys like to go out extraordinary like Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
like out of the water money.
Stinger getting hype. All right, this is match four. Maybe this will tie up the whole thing.
Yep, this is a shot to do it.
As annoying as Kimberly was, she was beautiful.
Trying to be bad. I knew he was going to win this card somehow, some fashion. He's one of their best workers in
He was.
ring.
I mean, he was super over back in the day, man, for real. Like silly gimmick as silly of a gimmick as it was, he was over.
He went to someone just made a comment on my phone. It's knocked down. Who is? See you.
Oh, I've seen this dude before. I forget his name though, but he's big and he was big in Japan. Masasaito, that's what his name is. And they got they got a lot of Japanese wrestling hard hitters tonight in this though. Gotta say it, because but the thing is, there's probably a majority of the fans there that don't even know who these people are. But they're
Yep.
heavy hitters.
Come on. Hitting everything tonight. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Haito. He looks like Haku. Well, that's who I thought it was. He's walking out.
He does look like a lot like Haku.
When he was walking out, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know who's gonna win this. I think WCW picks up the win.
Yeah, they sure do need it.
Yeah, this will be 3-1.
Well, what was that? This whole exchange between Kim and Sonny Ono. What was that? That was so unnecessary. Just ring the
That's
bell.
what's that's what's wrong with this country. Uh, hot- Ooh, yeah, you. Come on.
Yeah, I'm hoping they tie this one up. It's been so long since I watched, I totally forget who wins and who loses.
Yeah, I never watched this. Um, I don't know who's gonna win. This is gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, because like I said, the last time I saw this was literally in '95. So
Hmm.
that was that was the last time I saw it.
Yeah, Sonny On's are very entertaining. You might not know what he's saying sometimes, but he has a way of, he has a way of, even though you don't know what he's saying, he's entertaining, and I guess you know what he's saying in a sense.
He's pretty much the Japanese version of Bobby Heenan, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, pretty much. He probably he and Nitro was talking to him or whatever.
I think that's why they get along so well, is because they're the same person, basically. Oh, slugfest. And if you notice, I mean, Johnny B. Bad has to go to his pace though, the other guy's pace, because like when they first started, I mean, the pace was I wouldn't say it was off, but he kind of had to wrestle his other a style that he wasn't accustomed to.
Yeah, definitely at this time. I mean, you didn't really have a lot of. It's been like one time a year, I guess, or every so. It wasn't like a regular thing like it is today. Like more Japanese guys come to America, more, you know.
Yeah,
At this time, it wasn't something that was done often, so I wanted time to adjust to everyone's move style and their tone,
yeah, and of course the Japanese style of wrestling is fast paced, hard hitting, kind of
which I do like that. WCW used their own talent, and
yeah.
well, at this point, they didn't sign way. They signed a few people like the bigger names Hogan, Savage, and Luger, but yeah, I don't know. No, there we go. Sonny, don't know. There we go.
That's weird, man. Like he's using that time wisely. That the ref's not looking at him. He's using that time very wisely.
Goes on.
Oh, see now the crowd's getting back into the match because at first they're a little quiet, just watching. Now they're getting back into it.
That's good Russian leg sweep.
Yeah,
Yes. There we go. Picking it out. You can tell these guys have never worked with each other before.
yeah, you can totally tell.
They're doing pretty good though. Some things is off. He got some air with that.
Yeah, that
Come on, Ralph. That's the slowest I've ever seen. I've seen a count. Is it Nick Patrick? Going for a suplex. No, Johnny Bad's noticing he's counting slow. He noticed it there. Oh, just hit him. He didn't sell that. Well, I don't know what's happening here. I guess I get. I'm confused. I guess Johnny Bad won disqualification.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't get that whole thing. This is 2-2, I guess.
Yep, 2-2. They caught up. They're tied up now.
I don't know about this match. It is alright. Oh, oh man, he missed. You see that?
Yeah.
That was bad. It looked so good too. Like that was gonna be a good move. He didn't get any of that.
Nope. He sold it anyway.
But I want to sell that.
Oh, he totally sold it anyway. Well, now they're tied up 2-2.
He's going for Japanese. He's not going for the company he works for.
That match wasn't that bad though. Wasn't too bad.
Super Brawl. February 11th. Super Brawl.
Yeah, I remember Super Brawl used to be a huge deal too, man. That was a huge deal.
Guess we're not having a pay per view in January. Because I know they got advertised for January. This was in December.
Hmm.
Sometimes you need a month gap to build on new stories.
True. Mean Gene. Yeah, you know that. As I remember, Lex Luger was never really the best on the microphone, but he can get the bullet points out there. But there've been so many times where he would stutter and stammer. I feel like Lex Luger's reading off cue cards. I
He
think he
probably,
is because if you look at his
yeah,
eyes, he'll look down a couple of times. I think he's reading off of a script or something.
yeah. Can we end this? No, I think it's
Yeah,
gone long enough.
it's
I think it's
yeah.
gone long.
That's like a long promo segment, like really long.
Yeah, I think me and James want to get over with it now.
he's, he, he's ready to cut it off.
Yep, let's get back to the ring. Eddie Guerrero is next.
Oh, this ought to be pretty good. Uh, he made he made a fan flinch. Cauliflower ears.
This should be a good match. Eddie
Oh yeah,
Guerrero
yeah.
and the other guy seems like a very quick wrestler, so it should be a perfect matchup.
Yeah, and thing is, Eddie's done a lot of work in Japan. Also, he's done a lot of work in Japan too. He was actually Tiger Mask at one point in time. Is it me or is it weird when they don't wear knee pads when they're wearing shorts? It just looks weird.
Mm, like on their elbows and stuff.
Like whenever they're wearing wrestling trunks and they don't wear knee pads, it just looks like they're just walking around in underwear.
Yep, I can. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
And Cody Rhodes did that for a while too, and he was dashing Cody Rhodes. Oh, watch the hair! Watch the hair!
Yeah, this is gonna be a good match. New guys knows. Well, I don't know. Eddie's probably. I don't believe Eddie.
He keeps on going after Eddie's nose. He did that to
Uh,
him.
that don't even look real the way he's doing it. Well, it's probably it's
Looks like he just
my
booped him on the
sensors.
nose. Ooh, leg takedown into a single leg. Some nice wrestling. Gotta say, some pretty nice wrestling.
Yeah, so far this match is pretty good.
Eddie Guerrero taking control. Oh, nice. Nice backflip from Eddie.
Oh, that was good. Off the ropes.
Man, Eddie got so much air, man.
That was yeah, that was good.
You see, the pacing of the match has been pretty equal. It's been pretty kind of on the even key. Oh, Eddie over the top rope. Vintage Eddie Guerrero right there.
Yeah, that's the classic move you'll see in a lot of his matches. I think Rey Mysterio actually took that in too.
Yeah, he does that. Dominic does it also.
Boston Crab.
Oh, putting that weight on the lower back. That does not feel good at all. They turned into a single crab.
Yep, you got one leg.
Oh, he's so close to those ropes. Oh, he's got it. I can definitely appreciate Dusty Rhodes on commentary.
Yeah,
Oh, what a power bomb.
they ain't no referee in there. Wait, this is another referee.
Yeah.
This last match Nick Patrick was in.
Another vintage move from Eddie, the Brainbuster. See, that's another thing about this match. Also, is that they're giving the time for it to breathe. Also, having the psychology put into it, and you can actually tell that there's a story being told. Ooh, nice.
No Ric Flair.
Wow, what a drop kick. That was pretty dope.
That's pretty cool the way he did that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they make it look easy, man.
yeah, he makes it look really. He just jump on the top rope and on the outside.
being disrespectful to Eddie. Come on. Another drop kick. I like his drop kicks though, honestly. He gets some good height on it, catching that air. See, that's smart. He'll let it go for a second, and pull his head back on the ropes. No, putting the boot right on the head. Ugh, that can't be comfortable. You can Sonny Ono just cheesing, smiling from ear to ear.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, sleeper applied. Yeah, they're pulling out all kinds of moves in this match. Oh, suplex done by Eddie Guerrero. I mean, because like I said, man, I don't think Eddie Guerrero got the credit he deserved in WCW. Really, I think that once he got to WWF, I think that was like his time to shine. And they actually gave him room to do what he wanted to do, and you could tell he was having fun doing what he was doing there. As opposed to WCW, where after a while, of him being there, you could tell that Eddie was unhappy. You can tell that Eddie didn't want to be there. Wow, off the ropes. What is that? Spinning heel kick or snap with that power slam or with the body slam? Excuse me. Eddie Guerrero stops him at the pass on the ropes. He's not jumping off those ropes anytime soon. Eddie with the Hurricane running off the top. Yeah, the fans came alive for that move. And we have a kick out. Yeah, the fans are into it now. Because honestly, I mean, Eddie Guerrero's always been a favorite of many fans, even back then. Beautiful power bomb, a crucifix power bomb at that, and he has a kick out. Eddie Guerrero hits the crucifix power bomb. That was pretty dope. Whoa! Look at that reversal. He flipped it into a grapevine. That was impressive. He got the ropes. He's got the ropes. This match has been pretty killer, though. I gotta say. And I've always said that if you've ever get a chance to watch an Eddie Guerrero match, any one of them actually, I mean, it's a treat. He was just that good. You can pick out any kind of match, any match he was in, and it'll be a fire match.
Are you still on Eddie Guerrero match?
Yeah,
I kept it going. Oh,
yeah, they're on the outside now. Eddie Guerrero just didn't move off the ropes. That was pretty good.
yeah, that was really good. They both have been doing a lot of moves from the outside, more from the inside to the outside.
And the styles blend so well together. I mean, and Eddie Guerrero being the vet that he is, I mean, he's worked all over the world. So I think any style he can he can adapt to very quickly. That was the genius of Eddie Guerrero. Oh, another missile drop kick. I love this dude's drop kicks though, I gotta say. Oh, and he's bleeding. Yeah, busted nose.
Hmm.
Wonder how that happened.
Yeah, he got him good. Oh,
Oh, oh, here we go. We going pin after pin. Oh, he got him.
oh man,
He
dang.
got Eddie. He got Eddie, man. That was an awesome finish. I like that.
That was a really good match.
Hell yeah.
That's probably the best match on the card so far that we've seen.
I agree, man. This match has pretty much had it all, really. The pacing was great. The outside fighting was awesome. There was a story there. I mean, that was great.
Japan takes it 3-2.
They were pretty well matched up, though. I mean, because their styles went so well together.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful drop kick that he does. I gotta say, man. Otani has a beautiful drop kick. Precision. Bam! Right in the back of the head. You gotta say, that's impressive.
yeah, that was good.
I always enjoy that when they have a series of pins going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I've always been a fan of that.
These commercials, man. They're about giving me commercials I don't want to see.
You can't escape them. They're gonna be there no matter what.
Uh,
You leave TV to escape commercials, and they follow you onto your streaming sites.
Wayne, pay per view so far it's been pretty good. It's basically WCW's Forbidden Door. Uh,
Yeah,
the last match with Eddie Guerrero is probably the best match that we've seen on this pay per view so far.
yeah. I
So
mean, you get to see the styles blending together, and that's awesome.
it's 3-2 right now. New Japan leads. The Chris Benoit match is pretty good too.
Yeah,
Lex Luger's match so it's pretty good, but I guess the what was it the Johnny B. Bad versus that bigger dude that I don't. There was a
That
lot of
was Chono, Masahiro Chono.
yeah, there was a lot of miscommunication, and it was alright.
Yeah, it was an all right match. It wasn't the match of the night, but it was okay. What'd he say?
Sting hasn't wrestled yet, has he?
Not yet. Oh, Mr. Macho
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, when I think of Chris Benoit, I don't even think about. I don't even think about it really. Um,
Yeah, same here. I like to remember his career.
like when you ask me about Chris, when you say Chris Benoit, I don't think of the tragedy. I just think about Chris Benoit. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I don't try. I don't try to remember that either.
I mean, because the man's legacy, man, speaks for itself. I mean, despite what anyone thinks about, you know, the stuff that occurred, you can't deny the unbelievable career he had, you know, and how much of a talent he really was in the ring.
Yeah, he tore his body up for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the man literally gave his body to professional wrestling.
I like the stage for this. I wish AEW had stages like this for
It's pretty
different
cool
pay per
looking.
views.
Yeah.
Randy Savage.
Here, Bobby. Non-title match, right?
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying, man. Personally, I think Macho Man was more over than Hulk Hogan was to me.
The
I was always more of a Macho Man fan personally.
is Hulk Hogan on this show?
I don't know. I think he is.
I mean, it's been pretty good so far without him.
I know, right?
The
Got the Macho Granny over there.
This is gonna be very interesting to see who wins this match. I don't know who's gonna win this.
I mean, because
I
these are
think
two
Randy
completely
Savage.
different styles.
I think Randy Savage will win it.
Oh, of course, they're not going to let the champion fall to this guy.
Revolution has a yeah. Normally Revolution has the LED stage. Um, and Dynamite has that. So, but maybe they have an LED, but something a little bit different that makes it different than the regular Dynamite stage.
Yeah,
That sets it apart from the regular Dynamite. Hopefully they go that route. Also, hey, he was the better rapper.
that's true. Be a man, Hogan. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to hear Macho Man songs, do yourself a favor and check them out. I mean, they're pretty entertaining. I'll say that. You see, he's a. It looks like he's much bigger than the Macho Man as far as weight. A little bit bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that the world champion is going to be taking a pin.
No,
And I
no way
mean,
to
yeah,
have him get
and I
buried.
mean, and in the eyes of the fans, this is a nobody that he's wrestling because the fans don't know who this guy is.
Mm-mm.
He certainly is wearing Macho Man down. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. England squash match, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. It's a stiff looking clothesline. It's been all offense opposite of Macho Man. He swung at the ref. Macho Man swung at the ref. Yeah, I totally agree, David. Macho Man was. I've always thought he was better.
That's very, yeah, overall career in ring. Yeah, I agree, David.
It's just like the rivalry between Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Everybody knows that Shawn Michaels was always better than Triple H.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember the Undertaker telling Triple H that one time. He said, "Shawn's always been better than you."
Hmm.
Ooh, nice spinning heel. Bobby Heenan is just kissing Japan's ass right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, when the NWO first hit, he was the first one to say, "I'm Team WCW." And the crowd is definitely behind the Macho Man. You can tell that. I mean, they are 100% behind him. 100%.
Yeah. They're behind Savage for sure. He's I'd say yeah, I'd probably say Hogan's number one fan favorite and Savage too.
Yeah.
It was flying headbutt.
Oh, Oh, damn.
What's he gonna do? You want top rope?
You hear that one dude in the crowd, USA. Oh man,
Cut. Probably went for a new moonsault, but no one was home.
nobody home.
Suplex? No. I'm glad he didn't get it. He didn't get out of the ring with that because that would have he'd have broke some ribs.
Yeah, that
Uh,
would have sucked. That would have sucked.
Flying elbow. So there.
Oh,
One, two. Yep, that's it.
there you go.
3-3, tied up.
See, there's no way that they're gonna let their champion fall. It's a beautiful elbow drop. He's always had one of the best elbow drops in the business. People model their elbow drops after him. Bailey, Max from the acclaimed with a mic drop.
I think Juice Robinson has the best Randy Savage impersonation. If you go to look at Impact Wrestling, Juice Robinson or Finn Juice, and sometimes he doesn't even try to dress like Randy Savage, but he ends up looking like him.
Right.
He puts on the
But
shades. He has the beard. He just looks like him.
man.
But he doesn't even care what they're saying. ah, he's mad. What are you
Oh,
doing?
Bobby. He has his back turned.
Is what is he doing? Well,
He's bumbling the script.
I don't know if he's doing this on purpose or. Well, yeah, they
He's totally doing this on purpose. He's hamming it up.
because he's all Team Japan now.
Bobby's
He's
flustered.
yeah.
Tony can barely keep a straight face. Me and Gene getting some jabs in on Bobby the Brain. I
1999, 95. Hotline.
think WWE went back and put over the number that is not active anymore.
That Ric Flair.
I know Ric Flair had a lot to do with the whole collision in Korea. They had the show in North Korea, which was a huge deal.
Yeah, they had on the dark side of the ring.
Yeah,
They were stuck there for a while.
Yeah, they were because for a time because they couldn't go outside their rooms. They couldn't do a lot of stuff that people are accustomed to doing as far as having a free life and being able to just walk outside and do whatever. They had their phones were tapped. If they called home to talk to their wives, there was
Mhm.
somebody on the other end listening. I mean, it was crazy. Ric Flair's going off. A triangle match. They wouldn't call it a triple threat. They would call it a triangle match.
Sting up next. You notice that they it was called a triangle, not triple threat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess at the time, I mean, they didn't want to take anybody else's name, I guess, because at the time WWE was using triple threat, and ECW they called it the three-way dance.
I'll go get my phone charger real fast.
That is a unique hairstyle, I'll say that. That jacket's pretty cool though. There's the stinger. The man's still going hard today. At what 63, 64 years old, he's still doing his thing. Out wrestled Ric Flair. Out wrestled a lot of his comrades. He's still in the business today, flying off of shit like a madman. And yeah, I mean, Sting was always a staple of WCW. Like when you think WCW, you think Sting. He was that over. Going right into it, underway. They're now tied at 3-3. Listen to this banter between Dusty and the Brain. Come into your wrist shot. Yeah, Michael, the Stinger himself. And he is still over as he's ever been. Still. You want to talk about a hero of wrestling? That's the Stinger. Oh, nice bulldog. Stinger's down. Took a vicious bulldog. Now he's back up. Oh, he's back down. Some nice looking clotheslines. He dodges that one, Sting, with the missile drop kick, or with the drop kick, not a missile one. And Sting with the clothesline to the outside. Probably the brain calls himself a broadcast journalist. Oh, and getting that heat from the crowd. Yeah, they're taking this match pretty slow. The pacing it's slow, which is not a bad thing, really. Not a bad thing at all. They got a USA chant going. The final of best of seven for the cup. Not really much of a cup, but it's a cup.
All right, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Sting's lost off it. First match first started, he had face paint. Now his face paint's all about off.
Just about, yeah. I think back then he was using cheaper paint than he is nowadays. Oh, he put him in the Scorpion Deathlock. Sting is in the Scorpion Deathlock.
Oh yeah, he's tables are turned.
That's an insult, man. A huge insult.
Sting. Yep. Miranda Gordon. Do you guys think AEW signed too many wrestlers? I don't know if you've commented on that or not, but
No, not yet.
I don't know if I want to answer this. If I want to get into all that, but yes, they are.
Yeah, I believe so too. I mean, because it's becoming it's too dangerous to becoming oversaturated. I think, and they're not taking the time to develop new talent. Instead, they're bringing in different talent, which will probably you know put asses in seats, sure, but they're not developing any new stars. They're not not like they should, at least, in my opinion.
And like new stars, I guess right now, of course, the four pillars since day one, but
Hmm.
now I guess Ricky Starks, Action Andrade, maybe.
Yeah,
Um, but you really can never focus on anyone. Like Miro should be getting used a lot more. I feel like
I
uh,
agree.
well, in my opinion, he's probably the best TNT champion they ever had besides Cody, Darby. I mean, every champion was good.
Hmm.
Well, name value, who's had it? Sting about to.
Oh, he has it in there, I think.
Oh, he went back on it.
He got him in the middle of the ring.
I
Now
don't see how
Sting,
he's still in this. That's it.
wow, Sting has it
That it.
locked in good.
That's it. I
That
don't
was
see how it lasted that long.
for real. That the Scorpion Deathlock is no joke, man. That is no joke.
But yeah, for a short answer, yes, they are signing too many people. Um, a lot of people think that it's good to sign new people. It's refreshing, but you got to focus on who you have. You can't always throw money around everyone.
Hmm.
That's one. I guess we was talking about earlier. One thing WCW did, they just threw money everywhere. They signed anyone, any and everyone that was available,
Right. And it became oversaturated.
and they got a talented roster. Like they got who they need. Like they got plenty of like they got a talented number of people in AEW. You need to use who you have, and
Right.
uh, and if AEW got a lot of injuries, they got a lot of people to rely on now. So I don't see what maybe to signing people to Ring of Honor, but I don't get the adding people to AEW.
Right.
I'm hoping when they get Ring of Honor, like Juice Robinson um, and a few others are on ROH. Um, a lot of people are gonna be mad about this, but Kota Ibushi's contract's up in January this month,
Oh, snap.
and I'd put him on Ring of Honor. I know, I know people wouldn't like that, but you
I mean,
know,
it's actually not a bad idea, really. I mean, if you think about it, it's not a bad idea.
no, it's not a bad idea because it would help build the ROH audience.
Yeah.
And Claudio Castagnoli against Kota Ibushi has never happened. I don't think that would be a good match for the ROH World Title.
I mean, I'd pay to see that. I mean, no joke. I would totally pay to see that.
So, man, I know you want him on AEW with the Elite, but I don't. If the Elite's gonna be trios champions, I don't know what you can do with Kota Ibushi with the Elite. I don't know.
Hmm.
So I guess they won the cup.
Yep.
Yeah, all the people who wrestled uh, in singles matches are out there.
Yeah. They sure are.
USA. Yeah, that was a great series of series matches for that for
Yeah.
like I guess my favorite one was probably still Eddie Guerrero and the other guy. I don't know what his name is, but that's probably number one.
Yeah, that was a great match. That probably match of the night in my eyes.
Crispin Wall's match was good. Um, Alex Wright and Alex Wright's match was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Every match was something to bring. There wasn't one dull match. I don't think Hulk Hogan's in this on this show because they got the
Mhm.
triangle match with Savage, or I guess Savage.
Savage, Ric Flair, and Luger.
Yeah, I guess what they said earlier.
Or Sting. Sting. I'm sorry. I think Sting was in it.
Yeah. So and I know Hulk Hogan's not involved in that. So maybe he's not on it.
And Hogan being a little whiny baby. But I do
Yep.
remember once Luger got a hold of that belt, man, the crowd went nuts. Once he won the title from Hogan, oh my god, that crowd went crazy.
Yeah, Luger, Sting, and Ric Flair. It should be an interesting match.
Yeah. See, that's a good point. Ric Flair's he's the only fresh one in the match.
Yeah, that's wonder why they did that. Like, just had
That's the thing. Luger's always had a heel edge to him.
yeah, especially with the Randy Savage and Sting stuff.
Yeah. I guess Jimmy ain't coming out with him this time. I wonder if the number of the attendants, man, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We'll look that up. WCW Starrcade. Oh, that 1,800 people.
Hmm. That's not bad. Not bad for a gathering like this, you know.
Well, 8,200. 8,200. I think that's the and the capacity is like maybe 10,000.
Hmm.
Like that's what it what I mean seats they have there.
That's a good number of people. Nice crowd.
But the capacity is 9,654. So they sold most of the entire arena.
That's impressive. That's pretty impressive for 95. That's impressive.
I think this is
Oh
the main event.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I was just about to say I'm pretty sure this is the main event. Look at Ric Flair.
What's your timestamp?
Right now I am at 154.40.
Yeah, what's in spot?
I mean, but the tension between the three of them, man, that's you can cut with a knife. And Sting's wondering if he can trust Luger, and he knows he can't trust Rick.
Yeah, you know.
All right, we got Rick and Sting starting it off. The tale between those two, man, you can go back decades with that story. Sting's like, I can woo too. Oh, press. He's going for a death like early. Wow. Ric Flair goes. You see that fan flipping Ric Flair off?
Yeah.
That was so blatant. So that fan does not like Ric Flair at all. I'm loving the banter between Bobby and Dusty. They're funny, going back and forth. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everybody expected Ric Flair to turn on Sting. I mean, that was just
Oh,
a
yeah.
no brainer. They don't call him the dirtiest player in the game for nothing.
Mm-mm. He's never really had a tag partner. Well, I guess Four Horsemen, but besides that, maybe Batista when they won the tag titles.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's never. I guess Four Horsemen in the Evolution.
Hmm. I remember when he tried to rebuild the Four Horsemen in Impact, and that didn't work.
Who did he try to put in it?
I think AJ Styles and I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I know it was probably AJ because AJ tried to have blonde in his hair, and
Yeah, and I think jeez, I think Beer Money. I think I could be wrong about that. One of them. I think
probably
Bobby.
Bobby Roode.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Bobby.
can see it.
I'm trying to remember the rest of the members, but I do remember him trying to form another kind of Four Horsemen, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, I can already see that now. That not working.
It was
Can't bring something
Fortune.
back
That's what it was
that.
called. Fortune. I think that's what they were called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah, Fortune. It's basically a remake of Four Horsemen.
Pretty much. Yeah. Sting giving the strap back to him. That was funny. Yeah, that's the thing. When you have Sting and Ric Flair, you know it's going to be a fire match, though, because they've always put on great matches.
The
Oh, Sting biting them. Sting's not selling it. He is not selling that at all. Watch out, Sting's going to poke you in the eye. Okay, he didn't do it that time. He dodged that that drop kick pretty well. That was funny. Well, now Sting is going to be on the defensive right now.
The triple, I guess one's in at a time, two ins at a time.
Yeah, I think that's how they're doing it.
That don't make sense.
I know it doesn't really. I'll just have them all going out. I mean, going all at it, and then whoever comes out the winner is the last man standing.
Yeah, outside the ring, Flair and Sting.
Yeah, he was close to landing on them stairs, though. It would have really hurt. You see that one fan right there in the front row? He is just all into this match. He's so pissed off at Ric Flair. He has a beer in one hand and flipping him off with the other.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. House shows up.
Flair keeps going for the pin. See, Ric Flair's in rare form right now. Strutting all over the ring.
Yeah,
Oh, he tried to taunt Luger. Oh, Flair got to Sting's eyes. Raked the eyes.
top rope suplex.
And you think Ric Flair took the same bumps time after time after time, and he just retired. At least that's what he says. I mean, who knows? He can be trying to come back next year.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not done. Lex Luger.
Okay, he got the tag at least. It's the time playing dirty backfired on Ric Flair.
Yeah,
He's walking away from the ring. Luger carried him back to the ring. Oh man, I can't help but laugh at Lex Luger's sound effects that he adds with everything.
Yeah.
He could be selling a move or giving a move, and he'll still do that. Oh,
I got Sting winning this, but I don't know if Sting's gonna win it or not. Who do you got winning this match?
I also got Sting myself.
Yeah. Something tells me Ric Flair's gonna cheat to win or something.
That's Ric Flair's mo. You know. But Sting, I think he's actually to me he's the favorite. You know, I'm going for Sting personally also.
I got a chair.
Lex Luger again, that overselling.
Yeah, here we go with Ric Flair. Yeah,
Of course. Of course.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, he's probably gonna win this.
Ric Flair takes that time to do a knee to the balls.
Okay, forward leg lock. Um, Tommy T, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Oh, you as well.
Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah, we appreciate you watching.
Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video. You know, hit the all the notifications also.
I ain't never seen a triple threat match like this.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. It is pretty odd.
I'm used to like everyone going against each other at the same time. Suplex.
Hold on, be right back. I'm finna take a bathroom break. You keep playing though.
All right. Tommy 2, you got PS, you got 4 legs. Let's see. So right here we got 6 likes. I really now we got 6. When you said it, we had 4, and now we got 6. Flair with this chops. If anyone wants to know what we're watching WCW Starrcade from 1995. Right now, it's the main event. Ric Flair versus Lex Luger versus Sting. Uh, the triangle match, not your normal triple threat match. 2 opponents are in, and one's on the outside like a tag match. Sting and Lex Luger's in the ring together now. Friend versus friend. Sting and Luger fixing to score off. At this point, Lex Luger's kind of the heel. He was in heel stuff behind Sting's back to Randy Savage and stuff. Lex Luger and Sting's finally going at it. First time in this match, they're going at it, it looks like.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, this is the first time they're going at it. At least in this match, yeah.
Sting with the clothesline. Looks like he's got the hot tag, I guess, the hot run.
Luger falls back into the corner. I've always loved when they do the whole timeout signal, and there's no timeouts in wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Sting is pretty much slowed Luger down though. much like Tony just said.
Staying with the Irish Open to the corner. Clothesline by Luger.
Oh, he came out of that corner with such speed, and but yet I think Luger is probably one of the less graceful wrestlers that's ever been in the ring.
Yeah.
I think his main selling point was that he was just huge. I think that was just his main selling point.
Yeah, this is a lot of wrestlers. Um, like Braun Strowman. It's just their
Yeah,
size puts them over. Doesn't matter if they can. Doesn't matter if they can wrestle or not.
but the size alone is an attraction. They use that
Yeah.
to its advantage.
Kind of like with the, I guess Paul White, you could say. But I
Yeah,
feel like he grew. But I feel like he grew when we went to WWE. He got even bigger.
it seemed like that, didn't it? Though I do kind of it did kind of seem like he was like much bigger and like more. He got more in shape too as the years went by.
Yeah, he looked a lot taller in WWE than he did WCW.
Yeah,
But he was like younger in WCW though.
I think when he was ECW champion, I think he was at his heaviest then. They're both behind the head, now to the chest. Dusty keeps throwing them jabs at Bobby though. You gotta love that. Just that whole banter between those two. And Tony Schiavone's just in the middle laughing. Oh, Sting's going for it. Putting the Scorpion Deathlock on his best friend, so called. Oh, Luger just hit him with a Luger just hit Sting with a low blow. That's messed up. It's supposed to be his friend. I'm telling you, man. You see Luger's true colors. They shine. They come shining through every now and then.
Yep. Cover them up. No rollover.
Oh, yep.
Suplex. Yep.
Nope. Yep. He stopped that one. Give him one on its own of his own.
Oof, Bulldog.
Meanwhile, Ric Flair, he's like the freshest one in there, and Sting and Luger have already been through hell tonight.
They were wrestled twice. They were wrestled singles matches, both of them.
Yeah, they
I thought
switched.
they tag him in.
No, they switched. He was gonna Irish Rip Sting into the corner that Ric Flair's in, but then he changed direction and threw him into the other corner. Oh yeah, Sting up for the torture rack. Oh, the
No
ref is
referee.
down.
No referee. Here comes Flair.
I didn't even see the ref bump. He must have. It must have happened whenever he put Sting up for the torture rack, and Sting must have hit him by accident.
Yeah, I think he like moved him, and then Sting accidentally hit the referee.
Oh, okay. See,
That's normally how it is. Sometimes, like especially in the torture rack, like they'll turn around. The referees
yeah,
right there, and
and you would
it
think
was
referees would be smart enough to get out the way.
yeah. Hey, won. You know, by count out.
Oh snap!
I don't know because it was at least 20 minutes left.
Luger held his friend from getting in the ring. What kind of friend is that? They're supposed to be buddies.
I think that's ended now.
I've told you, man. Luger's always had ulterior motives. Luger's always been looking out for himself. He's always been that way. You Sting looking down at Luger with that look of disgust. Just the way he's looking at Luger's like, you son of a bitch.
He said, "All this time I trusted you."
You broke Luger's heart, man. That was his buddy. He broke Sting's heart, man. That was his best friend. Unless Sting thought that way, I guess. But like I said, Luger's always had other motives. All he cares about is that gold.
There's no. Oh,
Now we got the main event. Okay. And the winner of that last match goes up against Macho. Okay.
now
I think so.
that's gonna be a very short match. Just see how they do this. Well, Flair's got the most. He didn't really do much in that match. So
That's true. I mean, honestly, Flair played that pretty smart, though.
yeah, there is one. Yep, there is one. Slamboree. David, are you guys watching Hard to Kill? We don't normally do Impact stuff like that on here. Um, but I do plan on watching it with my friend. Probably, possibly, I might be watching it. I
May
think
take a
the
look
main
at it.
event. Yeah, I think the main event's Josh Alexander versus Bully Ray. He's back in the Impact Zone.
Yeah, I might take a look at that. Yeah, they are certainly putting in that work tonight, man. On this show, they are putting in some work.
Yeah, but everyone from top to bottom of the card, they put it all out there.
I agree.
Michael Buffer.
The one and only. That man still making millions off that phrase. You know, he has that whole thing copyrighted and trademarked. If anybody else uses it, he can sue them for millions.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Chris hasn't came on here and said that.
Yeah.
I've been bad.
Woo, dodged a bullet that from that one.
Yeah, the last one was something, but
I know Michael Buffer don't play though. He will really sue somebody. I know he's done that to a few people.
yeah, I don't doubt he's probably made millions of dollars off suing people over the years.
Oh yeah. Got a big fight filled with this one though. Wouldn't it be cool just to have like Michael Buffer announce whenever you walk into a room? That'd be just that'd be the coolest.
$1 million a day. He probably charges a lot just to say that for any kind of event or something.
Oh yeah, he's charging big time, big time.
Just for that little thing.
I mean, one appearance he can buy half of a half of an island.
Yeah,
Yeah, he probably owns an island by now anyway.
I think Randy Savage is going to retain.
Yeah,
That's who I'm going for in this.
yeah, same here.
But I don't know. Ric Flair's not spent like Sting and Luger was.
Yeah, I mean he has way more energy.
He threw his shirt at him.
Uh-oh, Mr. Wonderful. See, they keep throwing out the loose cannon. They keep throwing that out there.
Yeah. Hey, what time step are you at?
2:32:13.
Yeah, you keep saying loose cannon, but well, when I was thinking loose cannon, Brian Pillman, but
Yeah, that's what comes to mind whenever I hear that.
yeah.
Oh, Macho Man misses. You see that woman in the black?
Yeah.
She's like, "This isn't checking on Macho Man. Are you okay?" Oh,
Oh, Ric Flair looked at that. He looked at him.
he said something to him. I don't know what he said. That's a memory for you, though. Jimmy Hart with the bull. You got it, baby. Let's go, baby.
I'm starting to think the new Four Horsemen might form in this pay per view. As I keep saying loose cannon, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly are throwing that around a whole bunch in this pay per view.
Yeah, they said it about 4 or 5 times already. Loose cannon.
You see, Jimmy Hart gets so annoying after a while out there just screaming.
Yeah, they get annoying after a while on that megaphone. This match is a very slow paced match.
hmm Yeah, it is.
Ric Flair ain't in a hurry.
And knowing Macho Man, every piece of this match is playing is like going step by step. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Super old. He didn't lock that in enough. No, I ain't talking about Macho Man. Randy Savage is going to the top. I don't
Oh,
know.
oh, what was the? Oh man, you see what Jimmy did?
The who's giving
that
giving them. Well, no, that was weak.
was
He just
that
tapped
was
him.
that was like a Hulk Hogan chair shot.
Well, I don't think you're getting that. Well, you might. It's going for.
You know, he
Oh,
landed that.
wow,
He flew across the ring.
that's far. And he's not gonna get the pinfall because of Jimmy. Who's this? Is this Brian Pillman? Yeah, Brian
Yeah, it's
Pillman
Brian Pillman,
and Chris
Chris
Benoit.
Benoit.
Okay, this is. I think this is fixing to be when the new Four Horsemen forms.
Yeah,
Ric Flair is bleeding.
of course
Now
he's
we're on
bleeding. That man loves bleeding.
Arn Anderson.
Ooh, Anderson hit him with something.
Yep, this is the new Four Horsemen. They're fixing to be formed. He's gonna win it.
Ric Flair got
Ah,
it.
damn it.
Ric Flair wins the championship.
That guy's flipping him off bad in the front row. Yep,
Pillman.
new four, new Four Horsemen was formed.
Oh yeah.
Flair, Anderson, Pillman, and Benoit. Savage held that title no time.
Man, that was all planned out to a T. The way that all went down, the distraction was perfect too.
Yeah,
Well, Pillman's whipping him with the belt. That has to hurt though, getting hit with the belt like that.
yeah.
I wonder if that was all planned. Him hitting him with the belt. Probably not. he, he did march to the beat of his own drum.
Still beating up on him.
And this is when Pillman was just cultivating the loose cannon character. He was just, honing it and getting it down to a science. You know. Then once he got to the WWF, the loose cannon, the character exploded.
Yeah, in WWE it really took off with probably most famously him and Stone Cold, their feud.
Yeah, Pillman 9 millimeter.
Yeah, they'll never do that again on TV.
No, that was a one.
I
That
don't
was a
care.
one shot deal.
I don't care what promotion it is. You'll never see that again.
It took balls to do that, though. I'll give it to WWF and Vince McMahon. That takes balls to do that and broadcast it on television and And the thing is that they knew what was going on, that they didn't expect the backlash. Like USA knew what was going to happen, but they didn't expect like such a huge backlash from parents of kids watching and stuff like that. And
Once he pulled that out, uh, they they pulled it and everything was like, like they yanked him off.
yeah,
And then I think like 5-10 minutes later they came back and that was real stuff.
it was
The way
it was
it felt real.
groundbreaking.
Yeah, it felt real. Like that's a good story to compete against WCW.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's never they're like, forget this. We're gonna take the gloves off. It's time to. They're gonna go to. We're gonna go to war. We're just gonna give them all that they can take, and then give them more. And it quite honestly made for great television between WCW and WWF at that time. It was great television. I mean, they brought the best out of each other.
Yeah, WCW forced them to step it up. If
Yeah.
not, If not, then they were going to be bought up by WCW. WWE wouldn't be no more
Right.
because, like even Triple H said, it wasn't going to be like if they lost. Someone was going to go out of business. Because at that time,
Yeah, because Vince and Eric were out for blood. They wanted to ruin each other's. They did wanted to take over the landscape of wrestling.
yeah, they wanted to destroy. They were trying. They were, as I say, it was a war.
Oh yeah, it was a war, definitely. Casualties and all.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for Starrcade '95. I thought it was a very good pay per view. I
Yeah.
give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I mean, the whole idea itself with WCW working with New Japan and seeing the two styles mesh together, it was fun. It was fun to watch, and I'm with you. I gave it a good 9.
Yeah, it was a very good pay per view with the collaboration with New Japan, and it was basically WCW's uh, Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I plan on next Monday continuing this, going back to the Nitros. Um, but yeah, we'll be back Wednesday for Dynamite, Thursday for Talking Elite, and Friday for Rampage. Um, yeah, and make sure to check out the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify, and Podvine, I guess. Check us out in all the descriptions in the description below. Definitely subscribe to y'all. It's on right here. We're at 301. We did meet our goal,
yeah.
but you know, you're at 303.
Thank you all,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah. I can't believe we pulled that off. But yeah, we'll see you guys Wednesday for Dynamite.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace.